Well, it's 6:30 on my clock. Should we go ahead and get started? We probably have a few more people still entering, but good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 90th annual meeting of the members of Prospera Credit Union. I'm Melissa Bublitz, your chairperson. So before we call this meeting to order, we have a few items to note. So first of all, this meeting is being recorded. If you have any questions throughout the meeting, you can please use the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen. And as usual, during this meeting, we'll be asking for some motions and seconds. And to do so, you will also please use the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen. After we receive a motion and a second, we will display a poll for all to vote using yay in support of the motion or nay. You will choose one of these and then you will press submit. So it's officially time to call this meeting to order. Now, our bylaws define the number of members in attendance constituting a quorum as 15. Would Jill Eitenbrook, our secretary, please inform us of the number of members present?
There are 97 members present.
Thank you, Jill. The secretary has certified that a quorum is present, and I would now entertain a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes from the last year's meeting. Could I please get a motion and a second by way of the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen? Don't be shy. There we go.
We have a motion from Michelle McClelland and a second from Tom Clifford.
Thank you. All right, now we will see, you should see a poll feature to vote in favor, yay, or opposed, nay.
All right, just a few more seconds here. And as of right now, we have 60 in favor and 3 opposed.
All right, with that, the motion carries. Next, I'd like to introduce Sheila Shinke, Prospera's CEO, to review 2023 and talk a little bit about what's ahead for 2024.
Thank you, Melissa. To view the 2023 annual report at your convenience, please visit the URL noted on the screen. At Prospera, it is our promise to offer personal guidance through all life stages to help connect the dots on our members' financial journey. We understand that to do this, we need to be able to reach our members wherever that may be. That means we needed to ensure our technology was in sync with our mission. That is why in 2023, we completed our technology upgrade. This upgrade included a conversion to a new core operating system, online banking experience, AI phone system, as well as additional upgrades, including online chat and co-browse capabilities. With nearly 3 years of planning, this technology upgrade went live October 3rd, 2023. This upgrade provides Prospera with new tools to better serve our membership. The possibility for future advancements in products, services, and technology, as well as an increase in system efficiencies and security. One of these new tools is our upgraded online banking experience that includes new features such as real-time dashboards, financial wellness monitoring, personalized card controls, and remote deposits. Since the launch of this new online experience, we have seen an increase of new online account registrations month over month. As of the end of Q1 2024, we are at nearly 67% of our total membership who are now registered in online banking. Of those that are registered, we have 85% active. We also made a significant change to our phone system. We discontinued our Telmate phone banking system and launched an artificial intelligence-driven digital assistant. This digital assistant now answers every call to our general phone number and is able to perform most transactions. Our digital assistant can perform balance inquiries, transfers, and loan payments, to name just a few, but a full list is shown on your screen. Of course, we still have our amazing call center team that consists of Ryan Danke, Katie Falk, Mary Griesbach, Mary Peterson, Perla Tellez, and Jody Westberg. But because our digital assistant is now able to take care of the easier transactional tasks, it frees up our talented staff to better serve those with more complex questions and tasks. In fact, it has reduced the average on hold to under 3 minutes. Members can still opt to talk to our talented call center staff by saying "representative" during their call with our digital assistant. At the end of Q1 2024, over 52% of total calls are automated. This is total calls, both during business hours and non-business hours. For calls during business hours, we are currently automating around 40% of our calls. The remainder are transferred to our call center staff. This was a large change, and as such, we've received a lot of valuable feedback from our members. Due to that feedback, we've already made several upgrades, such as a brand new menu that launched in February. We continue to make changes to the experience based on member feedback. Another of the new technology tools we launched in 2023 was the option to contact a live call center representative via online chat. Our call center can handle the same requests via chat that they can over the phone. We offer chat services Monday through Friday during working hours. We're handling nearly 250 chat sessions per month, so that's about 12 chats a day. On average, each chat session lasts about 10 minutes. Every employee was involved in this technology upgrade, from the planning process to the additional needs in member service, which lasted for nearly 2 months post-conversion. Our employees dedicated themselves to that member experience. The amazing staff at Prospera is at the heart of our member experience with every interaction. That is why I'm so proud of Prospera for once again being recognized as one of the best credit unions to work for in the state of Wisconsin for 2023. In addition, Prospera was also recognized in December of 2023 as an inclusive workplace by the Best Companies Group. This truly reflects how Prospera employees feel about Prospera. Finally, I'd like to recognize our 2023 Giving Committee team and the work that they have done to support our local community. This committee consists of Prospera employees that represent back office staff as well as branches and departments. A special thanks to the 2023 committee. Cheryl Ellis, mortgage lender, Heather Funk, Director of Retail, Krista Gordon, Director of Marketing, and Leanne Rasmussen, Payment Operations Specialist. This committee is guided by Prospera's giving priorities: education with a special emphasis on financial literacy, quality of life with a special emphasis on sustainable housing, poverty and diversity, equity, and inclusion. In 2023, Prospera donated over $26,000 to 24 different nonprofits locally. Looking ahead to 2024, we are excited for even more upgrades in products and services for our members. We are in the midst of a debit card conversion from our existing MasterCard to new Visa cards with a new processing company. This conversion provides our members better online banking controls that they can manage themselves, as well as providing our staff better tools to service debit cards. In addition to the new debit cards, we will be launching a new and exciting checking product later in 2024. With that, I'd like to turn it over to our treasurer, Jill Ronk, to give the treasurer's report.
Good evening. Sheila mentioned where you can find and view our annual report at your convenience. The URL is once again being displayed on the screen. The report indicates that you are the owners of a financially sound credit union. Prospera Credit Union is a member of the National Credit Union Administration, a U.S. government agency that insures your account to at least $250,000. I also want you to know that our annual financial audit was completed this past year without any major exceptions noted. We, the members of your board of directors, are elected by you and are accountable to you for the financial condition of the credit union. This is one of the important differences you enjoy as a credit union member. A list of the directors appears in the annual report, so please feel free to contact any of us if you have any questions or comments. With that, I'd like to turn it back over to our chairperson, Melissa Pubolts.
Thanks, Jill. At this time, I'd like to take a few minutes to acknowledge some people who've played an important role at Prospera Credit Union. Our current board members, our past board members, our 50-year members, and of course, our Prospera employees. I would also like to please observe a moment of silence to recognize members who have passed away during the year. Next, we'd like to recognize our Prospera team members hitting milestone anniversaries with the credit union. We have 8 employees who have achieved the 5-year mark. Anna Mae Broberg, Member Service Associate, Carrie Christoph, our Chief Human Resources Officer, Mark Dorset, Director of IT Operations, and Kayla Fall, Accounting Specialist. We have Beth Meisel, Director of Deposit Operations, Leanne Rasmussen, Payment Operations Specialist, Carrie Stockinger, Business Development Manager, and Ellen Benivenevo, Member Service Representative. We have 2 employees hitting the 10-year mark, Laura McPherson, Customer Support, Loan Support Lead, and Shauna Prickett, Vice President of Digital Services. We have another hitting 20 years, that's Katie Falk, our Director of Operations. And finally, 1 employee who's been with Prospera for 35 years, our CEO, Sheila Schinke. Congratulations to all 12 of you, and thank you for your loyalty and dedication to Prospera. We would also like to recognize employees who have retired since our last annual meeting. Kim Koss, a Member Service Associate, and John Shem, our Chief Lending Officer. We wish you well in your retirement. Finally, we have one last thing to share before moving on to the elections. Each year, you've heard us talk about delivering our brand promise, personal, tailored guidance to prosperity. This is the foundation of who Prospera is, what we stand for, and how we differentiate. Therefore, each year, we want to recognize an employee who makes their mission to deliver personal, tailored guidance to prosperity each day to every member and employee. We call them a prosperity promoter. Internally, the credit union has 5 guiding principles that act as our fundamental beliefs, a guide to how we deliver personal guidance. So we collaborate, we educate, we personalize, we instill trust, and we are committed. Employees use a program to recognize each other and choose from those 5 guiding principles when giving them recognition. We use this system to determine our prosperity promoter for the year. Here's an example of the recognition that you might see in this program. You are a rock star. Thanks for helping me help a member where we had to look up checks from 2023. Helping these members with peace of mind is huge. You did this without a moment of hesitation, and I really appreciate the collaboration and commitment to our membership. Another person said, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and guiding me in finding a solution for the unhappy member. They left so appreciative and thanking us for the excellent member service. I appreciate you. Congratulations to Bree Dulke, our 2023 Prosperity Promoter. Bree will be receiving some extra recognition for a job well done. Great job. Now it's time to conduct the election of members to our board of directors. Before we begin the election process, I must review a few guidelines with you. First, it is the responsibility of the governance committee to conduct a search, interview prospects, and recommend a slate of director candidates to the board of directors. This assures members that the candidates presented are well qualified and can meet the requirements and expectations of service on the board. To be eligible to carry out your distinct credit union right and privilege of one member, one vote, which distinguishes us from other financial institutions, you must be the primary member on the account, have been a member for at least 3 months prior to this election, and be at least 18 years old. Tonight, we have 4 nominees to fill 4 positions on the board of directors of Prospera Credit Union. First, we have Bo Ashton. If elected, Bo will fill a 3-year term. Bo has been a member since 2021. Bo is the CPA and the Vice President of Administration and Financial Controls at Silver Star Brands. He has experience managing finance and human resource teams in manufacturing, service, and omni-channel industries while specializing in compliance and risk management. Next, we have Scott Barr. If elected, Scott will serve a 3-year term. Scott has been a member since 2016. He is a partner at McCarty Law, where he focuses on business transactional work with special focus in the areas of construction, commercial real estate, and mergers and acquisition. Scott also serves as the managing partner of the firm, where he has worked for the last 34 years. Next, Tim McAdow. If elected, Tim will serve a 3-year term. Tim has been a member since 2011. Tim is a sales and marketing leader with experience in manufacturing, media, and financial services. His experience has included the development of high-performing teams, strategic planning, and go-to-market execution in both traditional and digital applications. And finally, tonight, we have Brian Rhodes. If elected, Brian will fill a 1-year term. Brian has been a member since 2023. He is currently the VP of Human Resource Operations for U.S. Energy, which is a division of U.S. Venture. He has worked for the last 2 years. Prior to joining U.S. Venture, Brian spent 8 years at Oshkosh Corporation in a variety of human resource leadership roles, and 7 years at Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, where he worked in HR and operation roles across locations in Virginia, North Carolina, and Arkansas. Brian currently serves on the board of directors for Big Brothers and Big Sisters of East Central Wisconsin since 2016, and is the U.S. Venture Schmidt Family Foundation since 2023. We are now ready to proceed with the election. I would now accept a motion and a second to have the secretary cast a unanimous ballot to elect the slate of recommended candidates. Could I please get a motion and a second by way of the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen?
We have a motion from James Gard and a second from Karen Rickert.
Thank you. Now, please use the poll feature to vote in favor, yay, or opposed, nay. And the polls feature is also at the bottom of your screen.
We currently have 76 in favor and 3 opposed.
All right, motion carries. Thank you, members, and congratulations to our elected directors. This is normally the time where we draw for prizes. Rather than do this on the webinar, we will take the list of attendees and utilize software to choose our winners. We will have one $100 prize, two $75 prizes, two $50 prizes, four $25 prizes, and five $10 prizes. We will notify winners and prizes will be deposited directly into your accounts. Now it's time to take care of old business. Jill, according to our minutes of our previous membership meeting, is there any old business to be brought before this membership for us to consider?
There is no old business to be brought forward this meeting.
Thank you. Are you aware of any communications to be brought before this meeting?
No communications are to be brought before this meeting.
Thank you. Okay, on to new business. Is there any new business that any member would like to bring before this meeting? If you have new business, you can note it in the Q&A section at the bottom of your screen.
It does not appear that there's any new business.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you all for being members of Prospera Credit Union and for being here tonight. I would now like to entertain a motion to adjourn the 90th annual meeting of the members of Prospera Credit Union. Could I please get a motion and a second by way of the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen?
We have a motion from Joe Hillman and a second from Cheryl Ellis.
Thank you. Please now use the poll feature to vote favor, yay, or opposed, nay.
We have 74 in favor and 1 opposed.
All right, the motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, and again, good night.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.